Hi everyone, you will notice I'm in that same location I was last time just because it was convenient and now I want to be outside and I'm on a time crunch, so you'll have to forgive me for my rudeness for eating a sandwich and drinking a glass of juice while I do this video. But so Star Wars this week, recently it was announced that they were thinking, considering, depending on how well Aaron Aldrich does, I believe that's his name, the new young Han Solo, that they might, and I'm paraphrasing the statement in the article, but that they are possibly looking to make a trilogy with him of some kind, and basically including more movies. Now, as a very diehard Star Wars fan, I will fully admit, among all the Star Wars characters you can make a standalone movie with, Han Solo, while interesting, it's not one I would have asked for. I mean, Yoda's not one either. And hello, Domino's here too. Hello, Domino. Say hello to the people's, Domino. She wants my sandwich. You can't have my sandwich. This is my sandwich, my food. You got your own food. Yes, my people food tastes better than your dog food, but that's beside the point. But yeah, obviously, most people, despite the fact that we, as Star Wars fans, and as most movie fans would say, we will go with opening night with bells on to this movie. But let's be clear, let's be honest, most of us aren't that interested in a young Han Solo movie or a Han Solo standalone movie. We'd be more interested in seeing Obi-Wan, Knights of the Old Republic, hell, Boba Fett, maybe even a younger Yoda movie. We'd be interested in far more than young Han Solo. But regardless, we're getting young Han Solo. It's happening. He's going to probably have a cameo in Rogue One. And the question becomes, when they say trilogy, and why do they use trilogy so much? Why do you got to try? Because they want a franchise, I know, but you have Star Wars. You already have the saga films as a whole. You already got a trilogy. So there's no need to try to trilogize, to franchise already franchised character, I suppose. That being said, there's two ways to look at the statement. One, maybe the young Han Solo film does well. Yeah, they'll look into making more young Han Solo movies. I don't think that's the case, and I'll explain why in just another sandwich bite. Hold on. I gotta be out of here in like half hour, so I'm just cramming everything together. Sorry. Wash down. Oh, good. So anyway, I don't think they're going to actually do a trilogy. And I say that because they have so many characters out in this universe. Good girl making a poopy. Donna's making a poopy. We always want to congratulate her for it, so positive reinforcement. There's so many characters in this universe, dead and otherwise, that they just and now people are talking about an Obi-Wan like standalone film / trilogy, and that's a slightly different story. There's plenty of stories you could probably tell with Han Solo, but that could warrant people coming back. Debatable. An Obi-Wan standalone movie is different in the sense that Obi-Wan's a bit more, what's the best way to put it? There's more depth to his character than, say, Han. And what I mean by that is this, is that Han, no, down. You're not getting my food. Han is, Han's a heroic. He's a rapscallion with a good heart. He's a scruffy-looking nerf herder. But we generally get his character, and they were able to expand in Episode 7 and beyond. Absolutely, I'm certain of it. Or at least, from my opinion, they were able to expand on the character still more. But Obi-Wan, there's been so much that's gone on in his life. Now, obviously, I could change my tune when seeing the young Han Solo. Sorry, software update. I could change my tune when seeing the young Han Solo movie, but let's call it what it is. Obi-Wan's had a lot more things happen in his lifetime simply because he's had a longer lifetime. So there's more stories you could tell with Obi-Wan than possibly with Han Solo. Now, I'm just going to get this out of the way. Now, that being said, I don't think they're doing an actual trilogy. What I think they're actually going to do is pepper him in to other expanded universe movies. Because I believe that it makes more sense that if you're going to have him in more movies, you're going to cast a young Han Solo, probably have him sign like a 9-picture deal like Marvel has him do. That you're going to use him for other movies, and that I think the best bet would be any other movies that are taking place within the Saga universe at that time frame or point in time. Because young Han Solo is probably supposed to take place like not very long before, or shortly before, I should say, the start of episode 4. That's what I believe the time frame is. I could be wrong, though. I'll have to wait and see when I see the movie. But whatever other movies you can cram into that time period between then and Empire Strikes Back, where, when he gets frozen in the carbonite, you could in theory see him popping up in other movies. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to probably see you're not going to see Calrissian, the dashing rogue of the galaxy with Colt 45. You're not going to see that. But I mean, now you can see Lando show up in a movie, a young Lando show up in a movie, absolutely. But I don't think you're going to. I don't think you're going to see a trilogy with Han Solo. I think you're going to see him peppered in. And I'm just trying to think of like stories and characters you could do with that. Down, come on, down, Domino, down. She's. I'm not sure if she's had her medication today. Yeah, we have to give her some. We have to give her literally give her some chill pills because she is that wound up half the time. But we love her. But I'm trying to think of other characters like you could do like a Boba Fett movie, assuming they ever do it, which I don't think they're going to do it. And frankly, I'm up in the air whether I'd want it. It'd be cool, but I think it'd be unnecessary. All movies are technically unnecessary. Well, not necessary. Are not needed. But some are not, like a sequel, like episodes 1 through 3 and 4 through 5 and 7 through 9. Sequels are technically necessary for that to continue the already established trilogy that you're setting. But I mean, the only one I can really see right now is maybe a Boba Fett film and him showing up, or Boba Fett showing up in his. I have a feeling Boba Fett might show up in his film, but I don't know. We'll see how that happens. But would I be okay with a trilogy? Not really. I don't want a trilogy with Han Solo. If there's characters that deserve trilogies, it's not Han Solo. Han Solo is good in a standalone film, and he's good in being peppered into other films. Now, again, and that being said, I would probably rather see him peppered into other films than have a trilogy with him. So, that's my 2 cents on that, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Besides box office report, I don't have much else on the docket at the moment. I think my week's pretty much finished out. But, should something of note arise, I will do a video on it. As of next week, I've already announced my Who Would Wins. You can check my last video to see my announcement for the Who Would Wins. But just to reiterate, next week there'll be a Pokemon video. There will be a superhero video. There will be Who Would Win, which will be it will not be Pokemon Battle Royale next week. It will be the last of my Bleach Espada fights. It'll be St. Walker the Blue Lantern next week versus Coyote Stark from Bleach. And I switched it up. Normally I would do the Pokemon video first, but I did this week, next week, switched it up because next week is the last chapter of Bleach. And with that, I will have an announcement about some future Who Would Wins. Spoiler, they are Bleach related. After that, though, the Who Would Win, because I actually have so many requested Who Would Wins and a few that are already on my list, that I can announce all of them in advance for the next month. So, the one after that is a Pokemon Battle Royale between the 3 Sinnoh legendaries, Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia. Then we have one that's been requested several times, and I said I'd get to it. Pac-Man versus Danny Phantom. You can see where that one will pop up. And then we have a Robin Battle Royale near the end of the month. So those are the Who Would Wins. Plus, I got Suicide Squad next week. I do that video. I want to do that video because I want to see the movie. I'm certain there's some other stuff going on for next week, but I don't have a set plans apart from those things. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you.